Yeah, the oxygen concentrator will take air from the room and it will sift out just the oxygen.
Wow.
The air we breathe is only about 21% oxygen, so this takes out the nitrogen, the trace elements we don't need.
Wow.
So then you get out of here medical grade oxygen that's between 90 and 96% pure. And then there's no tank that's ever going to run out. So
wow, that's nice.
It's very similar to a tankless hot water system. You turn it on, it provides as much as you need.
Wow.
As long as you need it. This is only if the power is ever off.
Oh. I don't know if it'll even work. Is power? We got power good. Okay.
It doesn't seem like
not great power though. Is a problem.
No, there's no power.
No power. Okay. Well, we can run over that one.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah, this room's in need of a power upgrade.
And of course, you could plug this in really anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see if it works. Hopefully, if not.
I don't know if the patient needs oxygen all the time. Oftentimes, they'll prescribe it just in case it's needed.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not too loud. It makes a little bit of noise. It's already set for 2 liters. You can adjust how much or how little the output is.
Okay, and then the mask around here too, I guess.
Well, it's the hoses. I'll get this set up. I have the nasal cannula was what's prescribed.
Okay.
The mask there is actually for the nebulizer. That's the inhalant medication.
Oh, okay.
We'll do that one. We'll do that one next. It's going to take a moment for me to set all the the oxygen is up and running. The oxygen flows through the humidifier bottle. When it strips out the nitrogen and trace elements, it strips out water vapor, so the oxygen's kind of dry. Some patients are irritated by that.
Yeah.
If this is the case, then just take this humidifier bottle. It's kind of faint on here. We have minimum and maximum. It's best to fill the water up to the mid-level.
Oh.
It just blows oxygen bubbles through the water. It humidifies the oxygen flow. It's pretty low-tech, but it's effective. They recommend distilled water. There's a little pinhole here that could possibly be plugged with a minerals.
I see. Okay, good idea.
So yeah. So anyway, you fill it about halfway. You don't want to fill it too high because you don't want water droplets splashing into it. It's really annoying.
And this is something you do if they have a problem, or you just do it anyway?
You could do it anyway if you want. It'll work just fine with or without it.
Okay.
Or if you don't want to go get the water right now, if the patient starts getting irritated, not everybody does.
Yeah, I see.
It's
it's
just for patient comfort.
Yeah.
You have a catch tube here in case water droplets do get into the line.
Okay.
So if you
that's good.
If need be, then you can pull off the end and just pour it into a cup if you start.
Oh, that's great. Great.
Yeah, how that's getting. That's what I wanted not to happen. There we go. So anyway.
Okay.
When you're not using it, this is the on-off switch here. You can just turn it off.
Okay.
Green light means it's operating normally. If you ever get the yellow light, that could mean that, if the power goes out, it'll yellow light and it'll beep, let you know.
Yeah.
And if you ever get the red light on over here, that means the machine needs to be serviced. It doesn't happen very often. They're designed to run around the clock, like a freezer. But on a long enough timeline, any kind of device eventually will need work.
And that's where the oxygen over there is?
Yeah, that or if the power is out. Give us a call here if the machine red lights. We'll come out in a few hours and even at nighttime and switch it out for you. But in the meantime, you want to be on the oxygen.
Okay.
And again, I don't know the prescriptions. Sometimes patients need oxygen all the time. Some only need it occasionally. But if that's the case and the power's out, you would. This is very similar. You would take one of these nasal cannulas. There's a female end that goes on the nozzle. You
there you go.
Push it on there. Other end goes to the patient.
There you go.
Then you would switch. There's a little dial here with a number in that window.
Yeah.
Put that on 2.
Okay.
There it is, like this one is. And then you have this key here that hangs on the back, and that opens the master valve. So it's just a quarter turn counterclockwise.
There
you'll get full pressure.
There you go.
When you're not using it, of course, you'll just turn it clockwise and turn it off. It takes a little bit to dissipate it.
Okay.
But that closes off the main. There we go.
Okay.
And when you turn it on, that black needle goes up into the green. This bottle has about 5 hours of oxygen at 2 liters per minute.
Okay. Great, thank you.
And you can keep this in a closet, in a garage.
Yeah, and you also said we have a long cord down there, so we could put this machine in a different room, so in case it's too noisy.
25-footer, right?
There you go. Okay. All righty, great. Thank you.
So I'll get the next one set up here for you. Often to give them a dose.
And this is a nebulizer for just kind of expanding your lungs or something?
Well, this, what it does is it vaporizes the medication so the patient can inhale.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, you get the albuterol, or it's usually that or something similar that helps the patient, the lungs open up so you can get the oxygen.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
And this is just operates on room air.
Yeah, okay.
It just, this machine applies the pressure so that the mask part here can vaporize the medication and make it breathable. So what you would do is it comes in, the medication will come in a small box with little tubes about 2 inches long. They look like little glue tubes.
Yeah.
So you would open this up, just rotate it, and then you would you squeeze one of those glue tube shaped things into here. So it's a small dosage, just right into the side there. You put that back on, and then you would fit this. It's just elastic, so you can adjust it. Fit that on the patient, and turn it on, and it'll immediately start vaporizing. You'll see the mist.
So
you have him inhale, hold for a second or two, as deeply as possible, exhale, and it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to go through a dose.
Okay.
And when you're done, you turn it off here, and it's a good idea to rinse this out.
Okay.
Because you don't want the dried medication hardening, because that could impede the vaporization.
Yeah.
This little green part, you want to make sure that doesn't get lost.
Yeah.
That's why they made it bright green, I think. So that, it doesn't disappear if you drop it.
Right. Great.
And you can even, if it's on a tabletop here, you have these little tabs. You can even do this hands-free if you need to. You can put that on the side there, and then just do that hands-free.
There you go. Nice.
So okay. Nice. And for this one, they do have the instructions included. That's on this paper here.
Okay.
Now, why they don't put it on the back, I don't know, but they have it really small here.
Sure.
I would need my reading glasses.
Sure.
But, all those steps are
all right.
on
Thank
there.
you. And now we're going to try the
suction machine.
Suction machine.
So you need a plug for that one.
Okay, we can plug it in over there for now.
Instead of a nebulizer?
Yeah, just for now.
That's good. So I'll get this set up. There we are. So this is the suction machine. You got it plugged in, and you have the on-off switch right here.
Yep.
And of course, you have the wand on this side.
The wand, right?
Yeah, you can adjust how much or how little suction. You're not going to feel a whole lot, but if you put this in a cup of water, it'll suck it right down.
Oh wow!
But you do have to put your thumb over this little flute hole right here.
While you're sucking?
Right there. That's all.
Because
suction, no suction.
I see. Good to know. Okay.
That's kind of a handy, right there. You're not having to,
Yeah, and that's good because that would just stop it right.
Right.
Okay.
And you just want the front of the patient's mouth.
Absolutely.
You don't want to stick it way back.
No.
Or anything like that.
No.
So the fluid collects in the bucket here.
Yeah.
And when you're done, you just turn off the switch.
That's great.
It's good to clean this out after every application.
Yeah.
Just take the top one, provides the suction. The side one goes to the patient.
There you go.
This is like a Tupperware where it just pops off.
Okay.
And then just hot soapy water, just rinse it out.
There you go.
And that'll keep it.
Great, thank you.
And if you do get, sometimes this happens where you get thick phlegm in the hose line.
Yeah.
What you could do is just before you clean the bucket out, just get a cup of water with some good like dish soap in there, and then just suck that down, and that just flows through there.
Great idea. That's a good idea.
So right now we'll just keep it in here. That's really all there is to the suction machine.
That's great. Thank you.